At one point, it was valued at $47 billion. It was hailed as the future of work. A revolutionary company that promised to reshape office life forever. But just a few years later, it was nearly worthless, burned by hype, mismanagement, and a reality that never matched the promise. This is the story of WeWork, how it rose through vision and charisma, and how it fell through chaos and delusion. WeWork started in 2010 in New York City, founded by Adam Neumann and Miguel McKelvey. The concept was simple: take office space, divide it up, add some modern design, and lease it to startups and freelancers looking for flexible, affordable places to work. The model wasn't new, but the branding was. WeWork wasn't selling real estate, it was selling a movement. A vision of community, collaboration, creativity. Neumann pitched it as the future of work. Offices weren't just spaces, they were experiences. And WeWork was going to be the leader of a global revolution. The media loved it. Investors were dazzled. WeWork grew fast. Really fast. By 2014, it was valued at $5 billion. By 2016, $16 billion. By 2019, it was preparing for an IPO with a jaw-dropping $47 billion valuation. It had over 500 locations in more than 100 cities. Tenants ranged from freelancers to tech giants like Microsoft. Neumann became a celebrity CEO, praised for his vision, his energy, and his unapologetically big ideas. But behind the scenes, the cracks were already forming. WeWork's growth was fueled by massive losses. It was leasing long-term office space, renovating it, and subleasing it short-term, a model that only worked if occupancy was high and rent was rising. But even as losses piled up, Neumann kept expanding, into education, housing, even wave pools. The company rebranded as the We Company, a move that cost millions. And Adammeummann's personal behavior raised red flags. He cashed out hundreds of millions before the IPO. He trademarked the word we and sold it back to his own company. He took private jets, drank heavily, and made bizarre spiritual claims. Still, investors stayed in, especially SoftBank, which poured in billions under its Vision Fund. But when WeWork finally filed for an IPO in 2019, the truth came out. The IPO filing was a disaster. It revealed staggering losses, questionable governance, and a company more about hype than substance. Public backlash was swift. The IPO was pulled. Neumann was forced to resign. In a stunning fall from grace, WeWork went from a $47 billion valuation to near bankruptcy in a matter of weeks. SoftBank bailed it out. Thousands of employees were laid off. Locations were closed. WeWork became the poster child for Silicon Valley excess. What went well? WeWork tapped into a real need: flexible workspace, community-driven design, and short-term leasing in a world full of startups and freelancers. It made offices feel cooler, more connected, more alive. It changed how companies viewed space. And it showed that real estate didn't have to be cold and corporate. But what went wrong? It scaled too fast. It burned money recklessly. It lacked a sustainable model. And it was driven by a cult of personality instead of financial discipline. WeWork wasn't a tech company. It was a real estate company trying to wear a hoodie and sound like Apple. Today, WeWork still exists, barely. It filed for bankruptcy in 2023. The brand continues under restructuring, but the dream is gone. Adam Neumann walked away a billionaire. Investors lost billions. And employees paid the price. WeWork's rise was explosive. Its fall, even faster. Empires rise. Empires fall. Even the ones built on glass walls and kombucha taps. Follow the Rise and Fall Chronicles for more true stories of ambition, illusion, and collapse.